body count. I'm just saying throughout your lifetime, period, there's been females that have been interested in you or whatever the case may be. And your body count, let's just say you had 10 chicks in college and you meet this chick who's real green. She maybe had one or two people and your body count is high,
right?
But she could take you seriously. It's like, how can you not take somebody seriously if the situation is flipped? It's like saying that you're looking at her like she's unable to be loyal because she got 10 bodies.
What I'm saying, in the scenario you just described, if a female in college, we come in contact, she kind of green, she knew, if it got back to her, at that point that I got a large body count, and she came to me and asked me about it, I'm going to tell her the truth.
And if she overlooked your body count because she's really digging you and you be like, oh, damn, she accept me for who I am, I can change to be with her. You going to rock with her or you going to walk away from her because you don't think she could trust you?
I'm going to rock with her if she says she can accept it.
Okay, now, with that being said, she has looked at you and your high body count, and she has erased in her head that he's a hoe, he's always going to be a hoe. She's erased in her head that he's out here with all these women, but he could be loyal to me. She's erased all doubt, but you're saying you can't do the same.
No, I cannot do the same.
Oh, Lord.
I cannot. Not
Let me call General Dynamics and get us some stealth for these bodies of ours, because they about to throw some bombs at us on this one, boy.
But again, like I said, the thing about it is,
wow.
If a female was to ask me, if I was single, what's my body count, I would give her, what I think, or kind of close to what it may be. Now,
what?
I'm saying I would give her the number.
A roundabout number.
A roundabout number.
Or close to what it is.
Man, I can't think back to that, man. That's a lot. But what I'm saying is I would be completely and totally honest with her about it. Again, I feel like if I'm honest with you about it, at least I gave you a choice.
That's not even no.
No, listen now. If I'm honest with you, if you ask me and I'm honest with you, I gave you a choice. Because at that point, if I'm up front with you and you know everything, it's your choice to stay with me or to walk away. I gave you a choice.
You've done nothing or given her a legitimate reason to make a choice to stay or walk away. Your body count is your past. That has nothing to do with right there and right now, unless you are still stacking bodies. If you are still stacking bodies at the moment that you meet this woman and she's interested in you and you got 3 bodies that you got to go stack after you have a conversation with her, that's totally different from what you did 5, 10, even a year ago. That's totally different. But that's what you was doing back then.
Kind of depends on the circumstances, though.
What are the circumstances?
Meaning,
you meet this woman.
If we are just getting together and she's asking for a serious relationship, and I'm honest with her about, my past and about where I'm at with my body count, then that's fine. Again, I'm giving her the choice to say, hey, here's, where I've been. This is what I've done. Can you accept this or can you not accept it? So I gave you a choice. You can either say, yes, I'm cool with that. We'll move forward based on the fact that we are now entering into a long-term relationship. Or she can say, no, I can't deal with that. The hell with you. At that point, I would have to accept whatever choice she gave me. But again, like I said, on the flip side of that, if her body count is high and she tells me, hey, my body count is high, again, she allowed me to have the choice of saying, yes, I can deal with it, or no, I can't. And that puts us both on the same even playing field. But when she lie about it and say, no, I only got so and so and so and so, but then if I find out later on that it's astronomical, no, Playboy, we can't do that. I gotta go.
Okay, so I had to scrap my question. It sounds to me that when you meet any woman, first date, you need to tell her how many bodies is too many for you. First date. As soon as you meet, as soon as y'all sit down, start talking, you need to say, if you have more than this many bodies, it's a wrap. Because from what you had just said, you meet a chick and she's looking for a serious relationship off the break.
Right.
My thing is, when we just meet, that's not even part of our conversation. We just getting to know each other. I don't want to know if you want a serious relationship with me. If that's what you're looking for down the line, okay, cool. Because we still in the getting to know each other phase.
Right.
And it's going to take at least, depending on how we flowing, a month to 3 months for us to lock it down.
Okay.
And be serious.
Let me ask you this then. You meet this female, y'all are dating 2 or 3 months. In the time of that 2 or 3 months, are you going to stop what you're doing and be serious with her? Or are you going to continue to do what you do until you know that you guys are both in that space of wanting a serious relationship with each other?
Okay, so if I meet someone and let's just say we've been talking for like a week or 2, 3 weeks, 3 weeks most, and we vibing and we spend all this time together, I'm going to slow down what I've been doing depending on what I've been doing. Because you never know. I could probably just be dealing with one chick at the time that I meet this one, or I could be dealing with 2 or 3. Mm-hmm. Now, if me and this chick is rocking together and 2, 3 weeks go by and everything is bomb and it's like, yo, I like chilling with her, then those others might get put on a back burner, and I'm gonna see where we go for a month, see if we go where we go 2 months, see where we go 3 months, and in that time we're gonna be talking. At the same time, I don't expect her to stop doing whatever she's doing cold turkey, because whatever she's doing is not my business. Just like whatever I'm doing is not her business, unless we come to a point and we say, you know what? Hey, look, I want it to be us. But at the same time, it's going to be understood that I'm seeing other people. And I would hope that she could be honest as well and say she's seeing other people. So that is what it is. Therefore, we're both on the same playing field. And at that point, we both have a choice of whether we want to continue seeing where this is going to go. Now, I'm not going to ask her body count because to me, it's irrelevant. Now, if she is stacking bodies, and what I mean by stacking bodies is she's slinging out coochie like food stamps, that's a different story. Now, if she did that back in her past, and let's just say 6 months, a year, or however long ago than that, if she stacked bodies, I don't care, because I can honestly say I've stacked bodies as well. So who am I to judge her body stacking when I know I've stacked bodies? And it really doesn't matter, because if we meet at some point and the body stacking has stopped and is done, and she's showing me that she's loyal to me and I'm showing her that I'm loyal to her, then we're going to see where it goes. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, nah, shit. But when you was in high school, you stacked 40 bodies. I can't rock with you. That's irrelevant to me. That's just like And that's just like now. Let's just say now as adults, I run into somebody that we went to high school with, and back in high school, she was the queen of the damned. But here we are 20, 30, 40 years later, she's a whole different person. I'm not going to hold what she did in high school against her. She might have did that from high school to college. And after college, she, chilled out. That's way back there. I don't care what people say. Oh, damn, back in high school, she was this, she was that. And back in high school, you was this, you was this, you was this. Look at you now. You married, you got a good wife, 4 kids, and you got it going on. Why does that matter? What happened back then? That does nothing to do with me.
I'm agreeing with you, but I'm not agreeing with you. And here's, again, is the scenario.
Oh, man.
Back then, meaning in high school, she could have been the biggest get-around girl, as they say, possible. So, that was back then. This is 20, 30 years later. She could be completely and totally nothing like that. She could be a church girl. I don't know. But, again, if we're in the same town, I'm not touching a serious relationship with you like that. I'm not. Now, if we're in a different town, this happened in New York and you out in California, we good. We got no problems. Meaning everything you did from high school to, like you said, maybe college, happened on the East Coast. We on the West Coast. But if you still stacking bodies like you were when you were in high school through college, and you're on the West Coast, and everybody knows that you get around like that, I'm not.
Got around like that.
Not.
Got around like that. Not get around like that.
I'm not. I'm not.
You killing me, bruh. You killing me. Killing me.
Everybody has a past. Everybody has a past. It's a fact.
Exactly.
But
you can't erase it.
If you still stacking bodies like that in our current time, meaning in our current situation, and you want me to take you seriously, I'm not taking you seriously.
But you said, even if she's not still stacking bodies, you can't take her seriously.
Not in the same town. No, I can't do that.
Why does it matter if it's in the same town?
Because everybody knows.
Let me give you a scenario. You got a chick who had sex with a dude who gets around town. She don't have no bodies, but she got knocked off by a dude that has a lot of bodies. Are you going to look at that female the same way?
No.
But she's caught up in his body count. And every time people see her, they be like, yo, that's the girl that used to mess with Joe, and Joe got mad bodies. That's not the same to you?
No, that's not the same.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, though. Listen. Lord. That was Joe getting around like that. That wasn't her. She was just one in a long line of many for Joe. Joe is the one with the high body count, not her. So why am I holding it against her? Because her body count is low, but she kicked it with Joe.
Because, one, it's in the same town, it's in the same circle, and Joe probably skeeted it all up on her goddamn face, and you kissing her in her face, and people are like, yo, damn, you mess with her? Yo, Joe skeeted it all up in her face and licked it off her face and spit it in her mouth.
All right, now that's taking a little too.
No, it's not taking it far. It's being for real. No, it's not taking it far.
You made it sound so nasty.
Yo, King and I Life podcast. We talk about body counts, baby. We gonna be back because we cutting the mustard now. Soul Touch of the Poet and my brother up in this joint.
Sounds so Lex up in here, man. We'll get back at y'all. Back.